Hello everyone and welcome to a very special edition of our Basel 4 channel. Today we will not present you any technical details, but instead we will have a look at a tool developed by PwC that helps you to calculate the impact of the proposed Basel 4 rules on your risk-weighted assets. The tool that we will focus on today is the so-called SECCT tool, the Securitization Calculator tool, which allows you to calculate risk-weighted assets according to the Basel proposals for securitizations, namely BCBS 374, also including the impact of STC transactions which will receive lower risk weights. Now, let's have a look at this tool, and we start with a look at the input file that is used to import information into the tool. As you can see here, there is a really large amount of positions that have been securitized, and you can see the input factors required for our calculations. For example, you would need PD, LGD, ABC, and another number of other parameters for the calculation of the new SEC-IRB approach. If you are not willing or able to provide input information on an asset class level, you can also provide information on pool level, which might be of special interest for investor positions. Besides the securitized loans, we also need information on the different tranches of the securitization. For example, seniority, maturity, detachment, and attachment point, as well as an indicator of whether it is an STC transaction or not. Now, let me close the input file and start the tool itself. As you can see here, the tool is based on Microsoft Access, which allows it to adopt the tool very easily, and this has been done in the past, for example, by adding the new calculations required according to BCBS 374 to calculate risk-weighted assets for STC transactions. Handling the tool is rather easy. In this case, we require asset level data. I will open the input file that I've just shown to you. Then you can see that the information is imported into the tool, and then all you got to do is start the risk weight calculation. As it is a rather large portfolio, this takes several seconds, and then we can have a look at the results for all of the different tranches that I've shown to you and for all of the approaches that can be used. For example, current standardized approach, IRB approach, and supervisory formula, as well as the three proposed approaches, the SEC external rating-based approach, internal rating-based approach, and new securitization standardized approach. You can also have a look at some more details. This is basically the information from the input file that I've shown to you before. And you can also have a look at some graphical representations of the results, where you can see the impact of the different approaches on this securitization for the different tranches. And as you can see here very easily, there is in some parts huge differences between the new approaches, whether you are able and allowed to use, for example, the internal rating-based approach for securitizations or not. And as I just told you, we have also incorporated a possibility to calculate risk-weighted assets for STC transactions according to the rules given by BCBS 374. Now, as this is not an STC transaction, you cannot see the results in the graphical representation, but you can see here a number of settings which we use, for example, for the older proposals by the Basel Committee 343, as well as the proposals by the European Union. And what we did here is we switched to BCBS 374 to show you the latest proposal for those STC transactions, which will result in severely lower risk weights than the other approaches for non-STC securitizations. Once again, it's a rather easy to use tool. The input information should be available within your regulatory reporting department in general, with some information to be added from investor reportings or other sources. And then this tool allows a rather also easily adaptable calculation of the risk-weighted assets according to the new approaches for securitizations. If you have further questions regarding the tool, do not hesitate to contact us, for example, by visiting our Global Basel IV homepage or by joining PwC's Basel IV channel, which will give you the latest news on all initiatives from the Basel Committee. Thank you.